Welcome to today's presentation. This video is about hire purchase interest rate. The cash price of a digital television is 27,500 shillings. A customer decided to buy it on hire purchase terms by paying a deposit of 17,250 shillings. Determine the monthly rate of compound interest charged on the balance if the customer is required to repay by 6 equal monthly installments of 2,100 shillings each. Now the customer has two options here. The customer can either pay cash of 27,500 shillings, or he can decide to buy the television on hire purchase terms. Now the customer decided to buy it on hire purchase terms by paying a deposit of 17,250 shillings. So first I want us to recall that hire purchase is usually calculated as, so the hire purchase price always calculated as deposit or down payment plus installments. So what you're required to determine here is the interest that is charged on the balance. The customer decides to pay deposit, and therefore the balance will be paid in installments. So that balance is obtained by simply having the cash price minus the deposit. So the cash price is 27,500 minus deposit, which is 17,250. Now this is 10,250 shillings. Well, what is required is the rate of compound interest charged on the balance. That is the rate of compound interest charged on 10,250 if the customer decides to buy it on hire purchase price. As we've been told that the rest of the amount is to be paid in installments. Now these installments will be equivalent to the amount. Now amount, because we are looking forward to using the compound interest formula. Remember, we are required to determine the monthly rate of compound interest charged on the balance. So the amount here is equivalent to the installments. And we're told that each month the customer pays 2,100 shillings, and that is done in 6 months. So we are going to have 2,100 times the 6 months. That gives us a total of 12,600 shillings. Now, just like I'd said earlier on, we are going to use the compound interest formula, which is given by amount is equal to principal into 1 plus the rate, that is the interest rate, over 100 raised to n, the period or duration it happens. So we had said that the amount here is the installments, and we also need to take note here that having paid the deposit, whatever remains as the balance is equivalent to the principal. Now principal denoted by letter P. So we're going to do substitutions. We have the amount, the amount is 12,600. Let's substitute here. 12,600 is equal to the principal, and the principal is 10,250. 10,250 into 1 plus the rate, which we are looking for, raised to n. N is a period. Remember, there are 6 monthly installments. We have 6 months. So here we raise it to power 6, that is n is 6. Now remember, because the period is in months, the rate will be monthly. Working out this, we'll first of all begin by dividing both sides by 10,250. The left hand side becomes 1.2292683, and then the right hand side we have 1 plus r over 100 raised to power 6. In order to get r, we'll be forced to find the sixth root on the both sides of the equation. So on the left hand side, we will have 1.0350018, and then on the right hand side we will have, so this and this will disappear, so we have 1 plus r over 100. If we bring 1 to the left hand side, we'll have to subtract it from this value so that we remain with 0.0350018, and then the right hand side we have r over 100, and that therefore means multiplying both sides by 100. You multiply this by 100, we'll have 3.50018 on the left hand side, and then the right hand side we have r, that is r over 100 times 100. So that means that the rate of compound interest charged on the balance is 3.500%. And so that is how we go about this question. Thank you for watching. See you next time.